Sometimes you don't have to travel far for outdoor adventure. Today we do some urban fishing in Little Rock. It's also time for an outdoorsy music video, and to complete our Central Arkansas tour, we visit one of the most popular state parks in Arkansas, Pinnacle Mountain. That and more tips from the experts on this edition of Arkansas's Great Outdoors. Some of our early adventurers navigated the Arkansas River by identifying a small stone at a certain point. Little Rock is now our biggest city, and it's a pretty good place to fish as well. Carlton and our friend Lance Pyle enjoyed a little late afternoon fishing to show you how fun fishing is not always far away.
We are excited today. We got some urban fishing. We've got the Little Rock skyline behind us. We are right here on the Arkansas River, North Little Rock here to the right, Little Rock to the left. We got Lance Pyle with us, who knows Central Arkansas fishing. Excited about what we got on tap today.
Temperatures are cooling. We do have a nice day today.
Yeah.
Temperatures in the 70s. We had one cold front going through right now, as a matter of fact. It was cloudy. It's pushing all these clouds out right now. And then that secondary cold front's gonna bring some really cold air with it.
He's a meteorologist. He knows what he's talking about. He also knows about fishing, so we've got a couple of weapons that we're excited about today. Spinnerbait and a jig.
Yep, this is a moving bait. The spinnerbait will get some reaction strikes, and if we need to slow down, we can throw the jig on them, and we'll get more finesse type bites.
Urban fishing right here on Arkansas's Great Outdoors.
I made it a point to fish some ABA tournaments here this fall.
It's just fun to be in a tournament though. It's always fun to fish. You throw in that competitive angle and it just adds a degree. I remember one of our favorite catches during a BFL was you on this river. Over across the way and down a bit.
That's right. So you remember where it's at, huh?
I do, yeah.
My secret spot. Good one, good one. Here you go. Get it up, get it. Hey, there you go, there you go.
Get it up. There you go.
How about that? Look at that gut on him. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. How about that? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was fun. That was like a 5-pounder if I remember right.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Ah,
I think 4.
well, over time it grows.
That's right, that's right.
So a little tip here, as you're working down a bank, you're always, as an angler, you're looking for something that's different. You see we've got grass patches along the way. There are some spots where there's some larger rocks and smaller rocks, sometimes with a little indentation. I see a stump right over here. Those kinds of things anything that's different is going to be a good place for a predator to decide to set up shop to look for prey. And so that's what you're looking for when you're working a bank line that looks similar. There we go, like a hit right there. Woo, okay. And that guy was right there. Look at that, see, two-man fishing right there. And he was right in where there was an indentation of grass, and that's where I threw it in and got him. So just looking for something different, and there's a predator who didn't find the prey he was looking for. I was the predator and I found him. All right, buddy.
When I went to college at IU, Indiana, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I ended up deciding on meteorology because I always enjoyed the weather, wanted to know more about it. So started working for the National Weather Service, and there was an opening here at the Little Rock office, and I put in for it and got it, and been down here for 25 years, and then just retired this year after 32 total years in the Weather Service.
I would have to think Arkansas is kind of a fun place to do weather if you're into that sort of thing, because we've got a lot of it, a lot of variances, I guess.
Arkansas gets every kind of weather, basically. Even hurricanes.
Even hurricanes, yeah.
Or remnants of hurricanes, so. And great fishing, so
Yeah.
it's kind of the best of both worlds, right?
Do you find yourself gravitating towards any opportunity to use an Indiana blade on your spinnerbait just because? It's like, oh wow, it's dirty now. I gotta use the Indiana blade.
I know.
And do you call it the Signetti blade?
Signetti blade. It's just odd right now.
Yeah.
You picked an odd time to come. I mean, they bit in the heat of the summer better than this,
Yeah.
actually. I messed up again, but I got one.
Oh, you did? No, look at that. Hey, I might
Do I
catch
have
it
you
too.
too?
Let me try. I was gonna see if I can catch it too. All right.
But I got one. I tried to flip him in, he came off.
Tragedy. Tragedy. All right.
Can't let that get you down though. You just
Yeah.
gotta keep fishing.
All right, so this is kind of our after work series. We came out here, so if you're working in downtown Little Rock, you just need to get a little fishing in before you go home.
All fish are wonderful. Everyone should enjoy it.
Yep.
You just gotta take the time to get out there and catch some fish.
Good stuff. Well, take an opportunity. Fishing is not as far as you think. You can get a little bit of fishing in after work before you get home for dinner.
Let's highlight some more tips for how to enjoy our amazing outdoors safely. Here's another tip from our friends at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Hi, my name's Kirsten Bartlow with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. I'm here today to talk about being prepared before getting on the water. One of the most important things you can do is file a float plan. If you're paddling alone or even with friends, let someone know where you're going and when you plan to be back. From there, the most crucial thing is your life jacket. Here in Arkansas, kids 12 and younger are required to wear a life jacket, but all of us should put one on. The U.S. Coast Guard's most recent data shows that 85% of people that have been in a boating accident and had a fatality, they did not have their life jacket on. It's the key piece of equipment. It doesn't need to lay in the bottom of the kayak. They're stylish now, they have beautiful colors, so keep that life jacket on your body. Other things important to bring along, a dry bag. This is where you can put your keys, your phone, your wallet, all of those things that if you end up in the water, you don't want those at the bottom of the river as well. Rivers change throughout the day, especially if we get rain. Your cell phone doesn't always work. Bring a weather radio. These can give you weather conditions right where you are on the river. Put that in your dry bag. And also a first aid kit is really important to bring along just in case there is an accident while you're along the river. Dry bags can be rolled shut, click tight, and connected to your canoe or kayak, so you'll have a really safe day on the water.
When we come back, we showcase the music in an outdoor setting.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, by Visit Hot Springs, America's first resort, by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, by Vexus Boats, and by Certified Arkansas Baitfish, the safe.
I have a lot of fun fiddling for you on this show. Coming up, you're going to hear two classic fiddle tunes, Devil's Dream and Turkey in the Straw, pieced together with some crazy fun chords. Please enjoy Herman Klebanoff's Millionaire's Hoedown. That was a whole lot of fun to play for you. I hope you enjoyed it. One of the most attended state parks in Arkansas is Pinnacle Mountain. It's very close to a major metropolitan area, but feels quite removed from the city, giving visitors a great getaway that's not very far away.
Welcome to Pinnacle Mountain State Park. I'm Cale Davenport. I'm the park's assistant superintendent, and today we are located at the park's new visitor center. This new visitor center was constructed in 2023 and opened in the fall of 2023. The new visitor center is located at the base of Pinnacle Mountain along the West Summit Trail. Pinnacle Mountain is the definition of a landmark. It's been here since the beginning of time. Early settlers and early travelers used it as a point of reference when traveling on the Arkansas River. By the mid-1800s, the area was bustling with timber production, mining, all sorts of things that helped build what's now Little Rock. Unfortunately, misuse and no protections in place, the area became a dump for most of the local communities. People would dump things like car bodies, washers, and dryers. Luckily, in the early 70s, Arkansas State Parks took the land over. And in 1975, with the help of the Boy Scouts of America, we had a huge cleanup organization done. We were able to clean the area and get it back into the condition that you see it today. So Pinnacle Mountain State Park is actually 2,300 plus acres. Pinnacle Mountain only encompasses approximately 800 acres. We've got a lot more to show you than just a mountain. So at Pinnacle Mountain State Park, we like to say that we're more than a mountain. Here we are now located at the Middle Mountain Monument Trailhead on the eastern side of the park. Pinnacle Mountain is home to one of 4 of the state's monument trail systems. The monument trails here at Pinnacle Mountain are approximately 20 miles of trail that are open to hiking, biking, and trail running. Pinnacle Mountain State Park is located just 15 minutes from downtown Little Rock, and we have opportunities for just a whole wide variety of outdoor recreation. Whether it's going to be trail running, hiking, mountain biking, canoeing and kayaking, we've got something for everyone. So we're located now on one of our newest trails in the park. This is Owl Pass. Construction was started last year in 2024, and we're anticipating it to open in the first of 2026. It is a 1-mile paved trail. It goes from the West Summit picnic area of the park to the Arkansas Arboretum Trail area. This is going to be a part of the Arkansas River Trail. This is our first leg from our new visitor center. On this trail, you're going to be going along the Little Maumelle River with the mountain on the other side, through old growth, hard timbers, and just a really wonderful section of the park. Here at the Parks Visitor Center, we've got 2 new trails to start your adventures. And you wouldn't think it, but this time of year is a perfect time to get out and hike. With cold weather, you have less bugs, less heat. If you're here at the Parks Visitor Center, be sure and stop in. We've got program sheets and all the events that we're going to be having here at the park. But if you're not able to make it by, you can find all of our programs and events online on our online calendar at arkansasstateparks.com, or you can call the Visitor Center any day.
So when I first started hiking, finding the right shoe for me was probably the most intimidating thing to consider. There's so many options, as you can tell. So we're gonna break down probably the 3 most common options that you're gonna encounter. First is like a trail running shoe. Now these shoes will look very similar to a tennis shoe. They're gonna have a little bit more traction, but the main thing about these is they're very flexible compared to the other hiking shoe. So not a ton of support, but a lot of flexibility with the traction. Next, we have your day hiking shoe. So this is gonna be a little bit more rugged than your trail hikers. They're gonna have some really great traction on the bottom. They might be water resistant or even waterproof. They have a little bit more firmness in the outer sole, so it's going to require less time to break in than maybe a multi-day backpacker shoe, but it's still going to give you some really great support. Next is your backpacker boot. Now these guys, I highly recommend if you're gonna go backpacking, get these about a month before because they need to be broken in or else you're going to get blisters. These have a really rigid outer sole. The lug pattern on the bottom is going to be much deeper. With the lug pattern being deeper though, the tighter the lug pattern is, the more the mud is going to stick. So depending on what terrain you're going to be going in, you really want to look at what that pattern is. Another great accessory or something to consider when you're buying a boot or one of your hiking shoes is an ice spike. Now these go on the bottom of the boot and that helps to add more traction. So if you're going through ice or snow, then it can really dig in and keep you safe.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, by Visit Hot Springs, America's first resort, by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, by Vexus Boats, and by Certified Arkansas Baitfish.
All right, this is one of my favorite segments in the show. It's called First Fish. Now we've got a young man right here. Colton, have you ever caught a fish? Colton, how old are you? 6. You ready to catch a first fish? All right, we got his big brother Nathan right here. Nathan, now you've caught some fish before.
Yes.
So we're gonna rely on your expertise to help us catch some big ones.
All right.
Okay? All right. Colton, do you know how to cast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, do you know how to hook a minnow?
No.
We can show you right now. Lift up that yellow lid and tell me what you see. Oh, a bunch of minnows. Okay, can you grab one? We're just gonna hook him right there. Just like that. Okay. All right, okay. Now let's watch and see what happens. There's something jumping right there. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, got it. Okay, pick it up and start reeling. You got a fish.
Oh yeah.
You got a fish. Colton, this is your first fish, buddy. All right. Looky there. Good job. That was fast.
It's a beauty.
And you still got the minnow too. Good job, my man. Okay.
Keep having this minnow.
Look at this. That's a crappie. That's pretty cool, huh? Colton, look at me and smile. You caught a fish. That's your first fish. Whee. Oh, do we have a, okay. I think we got another fish. Look at that.
Wow. That minnow's a legend, Colton.
Hey, that's your second fish. That was
10
amazing. Look at
Oh, man.
that is a brim. Good job, Colton. You're a fish catching machine.
He has the lucky minnow.
Okay, that, my friends, is 2 fish on 1 minnow. Oh, there you go. Colton, reel it up. Reel it up. Reel it up. Reel it up.
It's a
You
big
got
boy.
a fish. Keep reeling.
Keep reeling.
He's there. He's there. Let me get a net. Keep reeling, buddy.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
reeling.
Good job, Colton.
Keep reeling. Oh,
Yank it up.
Look at that. He's fighting. Pull yours in, Nathan.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
Keep reeling. Keep reeling. There we go. We got it.
Oh,
We got it. Okay.
holy
You got a catfish. We have a 2 3/4 pound catfish for Colton. Good job, buddy. All right. And that's a nice looking cat. And he is ready to get back into the water. Do you want to name this catfish? No? Okay. He is the unnamed catfish and he is going back home. All right, here we go. There he is. Okay, you are now a fisherman. Well done. Now that little brother Colton is on the board, it's time for big brother Nathan to get in on the action. There we go. Okay, you got one. All righty, here we go. Hey, all right. We got us. There we go. You got a crappie.
Oh, wow.
Look at that
It's a big
crappie.
old crappie.
Yeah. Good job, buddy. Looky here. All right, there you go. Now, your brother wasn't willing to kiss a fish. You willing to give him a little smooch? Okay.
Not
I
used
got you.
to.
Now you
Yeah.
said.
Okay,
Okay.
I might.
Colton, do you think he should kiss a fish? Yeah? Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Good deal.
When we come back, we hear how much our state park staff loves what we consider to be one of the greatest jobs in the world.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, by Visit Hot Springs, America's first resort, by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, by Vexus Boats, and by Certified Arkansas Baitfish, the safe.
Vexus Performance is not just one single attribute, it's an entire package.
Hole shot's really important. Shallow water draft and maneuverability is important. We want our boats to turn like they're on rails.
How convenient is the boat to use when you're on and off the water? All those things, to me, tie into the label performance.
The wide open space of the cockpit and the wide open space of the front deck gives you room to maneuver throughout the day, whether it be you, a co-angler, or you and your kids.
You can pull skiers with it, inner tubes. You can do whatever you want with it.
A good friend of mine's owned over 55 boats. He's owned 3 Vexus. He said it's the greatest thing that I've ever fished from. And he said, you guys knocked it out of the ballpark.
We say compare, get in the boat and ride. We can all talk about how well our boats ride, but we're not afraid to have people get in the boat and you tell us.
No questions asked. Best boat I've ever been in.
It's a boat that's going to surprise the heck out of you.
I'd say go for it, and you're not going to regret it.
Come and ride in one. I'm telling you, they'll make a believer out of it.
Our Arkansas State Parks are blessed with amazing people who love their jobs being in the outdoors, and most importantly, sharing the outdoors with you. We meet park interpreters and superintendents all over the state. Each of them has a compelling story.
I was born and raised in Yellville, Arkansas on the banks of the Buffalo River. My grandfather was a part of the CCC, and he helped build the Buffalo Point, which later became an Arkansas State Park and then a national park. I love Arkansas and I love the outdoors, but it's only going to be the way it is if we continue to protect it. You know, in the law enforcement role I take a lot of pride and appreciation in making sure that this is going to be here for my son and for his sons and for your kids and their kids. Also, a large part of what we do is the education, making sure that we have an understanding about what we have and why we protect it.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. You saw some urban fishing right here in Arkansas's capital city. Lance Pyle and Carlton showed how a late afternoon after work can turn into a fun fishing experience. I had a great time fiddling for you with Millionaire's Hoedown. It's always a good time getting a jam outside. And Pinnacle Mountain State Park is a treasure. The hike to the top of the mountain is famous and well known. In addition, there are several other trails to explore and a very new visitor center which provide a great escape from the city. And it's only a short drive from Little Rock. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week somewhere in Arkansas's great outdoors.